I never need no one else, babe. 'Cause I'll be switching the positions for you. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. After you watch this reaction, make sure that you leave a comment down below and let the whole community know what you thought about this video. And a lot of people ask me how I went from having an absolutely terrible singing voice to now being a professional singer, and every time I recommend the website Singer because you can learn to sing from home, so I'm linking that in the YouTube description and in the top comment. And you can get started for free with a 10-minute singing lesson. You have to take that after this reaction. Look, I gotta get close for this one. I know, I get it. It's like a free thing. It's like, yeah, right, it's not gonna work for me. This will be worth your time. There's been over 300,000 people in 100 countries who have been through that free lesson. Everybody hears an immediate improvement afterwards. So if you love singing, maybe you think you have a bad singing voice, I really think you need to check out Singer because it will transform your voice. It transformed mine. You can check out what my songs sound like now on Spotify and just realize that I used to be terrible. So if you have that dream of singing, don't give up on it because you can accomplish it.
No, 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 no.
Beautiful vocal flexibility in the upper range. I love this song.
In the blue of the stars, seeing is deceiving, dreaming is believing.
Wow.
It's okay not to be okay.
Real quick, for those that want to know if someone's singing live or not, listen for what's called the sibilance on the consonants like this. Do you notice how it kind of distorts a little bit? So listen to this. Right here.
It's okay not to be okay.
Beautiful. So clean. This gives goosebumps. Can't even hear over the crowd. It's such a beautiful heavy voice. She is really, really good. Wait a minute, let me hear that one more time. Wait a sec. Wow. Wow. And yeah, that was live. Oh. So they're really focusing on high notes, but I also want to comment that singing is so much more than just hitting those insane high notes, because as impressive as a compilation like this is, I mean, this is kind of something that we can only listen to once, you know what I mean? Like, we're like, dang, they're so good, but at the same time, imagine if a song was just all high notes. You know, I will say, like, if everything is impressive, I'll tell students this, if everything is impressive to the average listener, nothing is impressive. So when you're singing, you need dynamics. You need some low, you need some high. You know, you need some loud, and then you need some very soft and breathy, right? So you need those dynamics. That's very impressive for live. Yeah, she's got a range.
Blackpink in your area.
That right there, from a pitch standpoint, wasn't the best, but I am such a fan of her. I'm a vocal coach. You might say, what? You're a vocal coach. And I think she might be one of my favorites. Why? Because of her vocal tone. For me and for everybody, okay, for everybody, because I like to focus as a coach on what's gonna make you like the best commercial singer, not just the person that the vocal coach is like, well done, perfectly on pitch, but like, no one cares about that. Like, what's gonna make you connect? Rose is killing it. You know, her pitch isn't perfect, but she's killing it. So much of that is the tone that she's developed and the uniqueness that she's developed within her tone. And I believe how she really stands out in her group in that way. And so that can also be a little bit relieving for you if you feel like maybe you struggle with pitch at times. It's like, you know what? It's okay. You can still have an amazing career because even like Rose, she struggles at pitch at times, and I still consider her a great singer, and I love her voice. She kills this one though. She sounds great on this one. Hey. Beautiful. Love the little squeak on the end of the voice. Hey, what's up? I just wanted to remind you that you can take that free singing lesson at any time. The link is in the description. You are going to be shocked. So hopefully I'll see you there after this reaction. All right, let's get back to it.
I said every little thing you do. Hey baby, said it stays on my mind. And I'm officially missing you.
Nice little higher harmony there. So again, it's just like, it is so much the tone and it's so much the attitude. You can see how much she's enjoying herself when she sings. And so for you, I call this the law of emotional transference when you're a performer. If you get up on that stage, even if you don't have the best voice, let's say you're going up for like a choir audition. Okay, here's a little hack. Even if you don't have the best voice, if you have the best attitude, people are going to love you. If you're not afraid, if you mess up and you laugh it off, people are going to be endeared to you. Okay, and that's what it is about. If you are present with the song, and if you are feeling the emotion that you want your listeners to feel in your body, then guess what? You are going to be a captivating performer, and people aren't going to realize if you're a little bit flat, a little bit sharp here and there, which means like a little bit pitchy. It can be so relieving to realize, like, and you're hearing it from me. I'm a coach. I've coached thousands of people. You don't have to be a perfect singer to be a great singer. You don't have to be a perfect singer to be a captivating performer. You don't have to be a perfect singer to have incredible commercial success. I'm not a perfect singer. They're not perfect singers, and you're not a perfect singer. But you know what? Sometimes we hold ourselves to that standard, don't we, if we're being honest, right? I do too sometimes. It's like we judge ourselves like we have to be perfect, and it holds us back. And I'm here to tell you as your coach, forget it, drop it, enjoy yourself, have fun when you sing, just enjoy the entire process, and that is going to make you pretty much just as captivating than if you were hitting every note perfectly, but your attitude was off. Sola is a vocal killer. Oh my. Jeez. Harmony. That harmony. This group is just full of amazing vocals. I love when they go to the crowd and everyone's just like, ah! was out of breath too. This is my vibe. Well, that ended quite abruptly, but wow, I feel attacked by those vocals. It's amazing high notes. Amazing singing doesn't just have to be about the high notes, right? It's all about those dynamics. I want to know now, who is your favorite vocally? For me, technique-wise, it's Sola from MAMAMOO. Tone-wise, and as far as I think who's had incredible commercial success, even as that's here, like even in like the States, would be Rosé. And that's subjectively my opinion, okay? You might have a different opinion, that's fine. And I wanna know what your opinion is. We can disagree, I wanna know about it. But that is because the vocal tone and the attitude when you sing and the likability is such an important part of the music industry that a lot of people don't realize. Sometimes just as much as having, you know, that perfect, or definitely just as much as having that perfect voice. Because like I said before, you don't need to have that perfect voice. And that's what I think is really freeing to a lot of people, especially that join Singer. And again, I want to take a second to remind you to take that free lesson and really to tell you that there has never been a better time to learn singing than now. And even if you think that you have a bad voice, it doesn't matter. I used to have a terrible voice, okay? You can listen to my transformation to the featured video on my YouTube channel, and then you can listen to some of my songs now on Spotify and just realize that I used to be terrible, and just realize that I battled with so much self-doubt. I thought I couldn't do it, you know, when I first started. And so if you're feeling that way, that's normal. It's all good. But that doesn't mean that you can't learn. Just because you might think you have a bad voice doesn't mean you can't learn, and it also doesn't mean that it was your fault if you felt like you've tried in the past and you failed. Because I'll be honest, there is so much, how do I say this without being like rude or whatever, but there's so much bad advice out there. I just gotta be real. Like there's so many tips out there on like YouTube by popular people that won't help your voice. I just have to be honest with you. And so it's not your fault if you've tried that and felt like that you haven't been able to do it. So I want to show you something that's going to work. And I think that you're going to realize that just in that 10-minute free lesson. If you record your voice before it and then you go through it and record your voice after, you're going to realize what you're capable of in such a short period of time. And then from there, keep going. Check out the success stories. If you don't just believe me and my own vocal transformation, check out some of the other success stories on the page, and then join our community, join Singer, and get started with your vocal transformation, because there has never been a better time to be a singer. With new technology coming out, gosh, I could rant on this for hours, but with new technology coming out, career of being a singer is going to be an incredible thing. More than you've ever known in the past. This is going to be just so incredible, this new technology. So now is the time to get your voice at that top level that you want it to be ready when the whole market changes. And you know I'll keep you updated on all that stuff. So much love for you. I'll see you over in that free lesson. Peace. But for your eyes, scare the stars above. I'll spend all that I have to keep you up. Yes, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there. I won't let down. No, you can't